We cuttin' loose.
Stop right here. If you're scrolling through trying to find the free money, you found the free money. This is the show. It's All Right Bet. It's college football, week 7. We're giving you the NFL. We're giving you NCAA. We're going all the way. Louis, let's give them some cash.
Wanna bet?
Cash money.
It's time for another episode of All Right Bet.
Wanna bet?
No! God, please, no! No!
Tease it. Tease it.
When I want a chicken dinner.
I'd buy that for $1.
Andy quickly becoming a fan favorite. Becoming a fan favorite.
No.
I don't know how.
I'd buy that for $1. I just said it too. So I guess I'm
I'll
in.
buy that for $1. Oh man, winter chicken dinner. Louis lucked out on that one. It's worked out for him. All right, man. Hey, you're in the right spot. It's All Right Bet. We're gonna hand out some free money this week. Things get a little crazy last week in college and pro football, Andy. A lot of teams were upside down, man.
Yeah, it's one of those weeks where it was up and down. I started the week off great though with that sweet New Mexico State money line.
Yeah, yep. You hit that one for sure. NCAA last weekend, guys, we gave you 35 picks. We went 22-13. Good day in the NCAA. It's a good day in the NCAA. NFL, we gave you we went 11-9. We gave you 20 picks. We went 11-9 in the NFL. It was a rough weekend in the NFL. It just was. But hey, that takes our season record so far. NCAA, guys, we are 107-49-1. That's pretty good, Andy. That's pretty good so far. Yeah. And the NFL, we're 62-31.
Pretty good.
Including last week's crazy week. We're doing fine. Moneyline dogs. Now let's get to the moneyline dogs we handed out to everybody last weekend. College football, we hit a couple. Pro football, we hit a couple. And you guys know the routine. Every week we're going to find out. Are we Ricky Gervais saving dogs with a smile, or are we Sarah McLachlan just doing good work, but it's just sad sometimes. It's just sad. And Andy, I got some bad news for you this week. Well, we went to the kennel. We pet 10 dogs, and it's going to be a week where we were sad dogs. We went 4-6. We only brought home 4 dogs. We only rescued 4 dogs last week, buddy.
Okay, well, that's not bad, though. We're 4-6?
Yeah, 4-6 on money line. You probably still won some money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you probably still won some money. So money line dogs, not spread, guys. Money line dogs on the season right now. We are 21-23. Now, if we can finish the season right around 500 on that damn thing, that's plus money all day.
Yeah.
That's plus money all day. So like you said, last week we rescued New Mexico State. We rescued Western Kentucky, and we gave you the Jags and the Panthers in the NFL for sure. They cashed in a few of them.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah.
I'd say. So listen, this week's winners, they're going to be brought to you by the RustBeltClub.com.
Brought to you by the RustBeltClub.com. They make the most comfortable clothes you ever wore, and they're guaranteed to be the most conversational. Put on your Rust Belt gear, and people are guaranteed to get inquisitive. But that Tom Brady's joint, where can I grab them cakes? Who won that game? Oh, good morning, counselor. Is that a tooth beer or 2? I know that guy. Ho, that's a haunted water park. Abracadabra. And that's the RustBeltClub.com. It's for folks with an inquired taste.
Yeah, folks with an inquired taste, head over to RustBeltClub.com, man. Get on there. Some of the most comfortable clothes you're ever going to wear. Good company, good people. Go on and get some shirts over there for sure. Louis, cue the music. There it is, baby. Hey, last week, Andy, we handed out quite a few winners. We handed out a lot of winners. We handed out 39 total picks across college and pro football. We went 26-13. We gave you Miami. We gave you Bama. We gave you Illinois, Clemson, Texas Tech, UNLV, Western Kentucky. We gave you a bunch of teasers that included Michigan, Iowa State, Clemson, Texas Tech, Illinois. Some of those other teams you already mentioned. There's like 6 more. I'm not going to ramble off all the teasers that hit, but those hit too. The NFL, we gave you the Colts, the Lions, the Bucks, the Jags, and Carolina on the upsets we gave you. And Andy St. Clair was on the Saints also on that money line. He was on the Saints, but they were the favorite, but still had the Saints to win that game, baby. You were right, and I was wrong on that one.
Was that our head-to-head?
I don't know what was our head-to-head here. Let me find out. Let me check the sheet here. You're right.
I think it was.
No, it wasn't, but you still won the head-to-head, buddy. Our head-to-head was the Cincinnati Iowa State game.
Oh, yeah. Love Cincinnati.
Yeah, you love Cincinnati. You took it. That thing is now at 4-2. You're climbing back in it. Boy, if we'd have had a doubleheader, you'd have won both of them. You'd have won both of them, man. You were right on both accords last week.
Yeah.
Louis, I think if we check tape, though, I think I am on the record last week with the Cincy one going, just listen to Andy. He's right here. This line is too wonky.
Yeah.
But my heart was on Iowa State. So,
no, it happens. So, your heart and your wallet have to meet up sometimes. And sometimes your heart wins. You just go with it. Yeah. I mean, if you listen to the Big Six picks, I won with my heart in a couple places that my mind knows a little better on one of them. Sure.
Yeah. Iowa State hit on the tees, but they did not win the game. All right, let's jump on some college football this week that you like. Now, guys, if you missed it, over on the Big Six picks, man, DWA main show, Big Six picks. We're giving away the 6 biggest games of the week with a guest picker every week. This week on the show was Mr. Grant Lancaster. This guy was up and coming, early days, Bad Boy Records, Diddy, Puffy, whatever you call him, Biggie. He was right there for all that. Shared some stories over there. We're going to have him back again to share some other ones another time, but also a big football guy. Go check out the episode. The games over there were Indiana and Oregon, Michigan and USC, Alabama and Missouri, Seattle and the Jags in the NFL, Lions and the Chiefs, and Titans Raiders. We just picked that shitty game, Andy, because we're trying to see who's going to get the number 1 pick, right?
I mean, yeah, I think neither, by the way, just for the record.
Oh, okay. All right. Who you on? Who you like?
I like the Jets.
Okay.
The Jets are a mess, man. Aaron Glenn, I don't know if he's going to be long to coach in the NFL. I give him a couple years. It could be trouble.
Give him a minute, though, because I tell you what, that's what they said about DC's first year with the Lions, and we were bad, and he was trimming the fat. So if he learned anything, that's what he's doing this year. He doesn't care about the wins and losses. He's watching guys. He's trimming the fat. He's going to start bringing in football players. If he learned anything from Dan, we'll see. We'll see.
But I think the Jets are going to sit there at number 1, pick a quarterback, whoever that is.
We'll see if there's any good ones coming out. Who even knows? Who even knows anymore, man? All right, let's jump into some college football games that you like this week. Let's give the people some free, fresh money. I'm going to jump on one early here that I think we're going to be on the same page with. It's basically a pick 'em. And you got South Florida and North Texas. South Florida and North Texas. Now, South Florida is laying 1.5. The game is at North Texas, but I'm going to give you my take on this, guys. I'm going to jump on South Florida just based on the eye test, man. North Texas looks good. They're a good football team. They're undefeated. They're darlings right now to crash the FBS and get that playoff spot. They could roll in that conference and win the conference championship and all that. South Florida's played some big competition already this year. They've won some games. They played some tight ones. They lost one game big to Miami. That was it. I just think they're a better football team. Give me USF. I'm going to bet it.
I love North Texas. I love Texas on my list. Give me the home team. The home team that everyone thinks. I believe that people are going to bet on South Florida.
Yeah.
Knowing so little about South Florida. They're going to be like, well, they beat Florida, who just beat, Texas, and then they beat Boise, and Boise's bad. It's like they're not good. They're not a good football team. They're not Boise, good. And then they got crushed by a actual good football team. I just think North Texas is similar to USF, and they're playing at home. I love North Texas here, so I'm on, and it's on my list. North Texas. All right, man.
We're going opposite on that one. That may be our head-to-head right there.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe our head-to-head. Well, I'm going to put a little circle on this one and see. Yeah. We'll see if that's going to be the thing. Next game that I like, I'm going to be in the minority here because all the money's going to be pouring in on Auburn. They seem to be the darlings this week, and everybody likes them. And I'm just not on. I'm not on board with it, man. I can get Georgia laying 2.5. I'm going to take Georgia laying 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. Yes, I wrote down Auburn at 3.5. So
you can play this thing either way, right?
Yeah, if it's 3.5, I like Auburn. I do think Georgia's better, but I don't know. It's hard. I just don't feel super confident in Georgia. I'm not like I still think they're gonna make the playoffs, but I see it at 3.5 still. So I would probably lean to Auburn, but it's not necessarily. Yeah. I'm not dying to play this game.
I'm not sold on the quarterback. They've been selling us on the Auburn quarterback all year, and really it's been the defense that's been kind of keeping them in things. Hey, maybe this will be his breakout game. I'm just not with it. I'm going to play the big dogs. I'm going to buy the point if I have to. I'm just going to take Georgia at 2.5 and add them on some parlays just to build them. Here's one that I love. I'm going to tease it, and I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it regular. Florida State coming off the loss to Miami. Listen, they're at home against Pitt. I know Pitt's supposed to be pretty good this year. They're a pretty good football team this year. You know, they got a good football coach. I like Pitt. They're fine. But give me Florida State laying the 9.5 and then tease that thing and give them to me laying the 2.5.
Yeah. I kind of like Pitt. If I can't help it. It's at 10 right now. Like, so at 10, I like Pitt. So but the real play for me on this is the over.
Okay. What is it at?
57.5. Like, just give me the over. But like Pitt can't stop anybody. And neither I don't know if Florida State can either. So what's the final score of this game? Is it 35-31? Is it 42-30? Like, that's over. So to me, over is my main play on this game.
Yeah. I think it's a great play. Both teams are going to score a ton of points. You're going to score a ton of points. I'm going to jump a team that I jumped last week, and I'm going to ride them again because Oklahoma State is terrible. They're just terrible. Give me Houston. You can get this thing under 14. It might have crept up to 14 right now, but you just buy the half point, guys. You can get this thing at 13.5 against Oklahoma State. Take it and tease it all day, man. Houston on a come up. They kind of right the ship a little bit. Oklahoma State is bad.
Yep. This is I think this is the rest of the year. You're just kind of always seeing who Oklahoma State's playing and being like, I may have to drop a little, against them. So I'm with you. I like Houston -14.
Yeah. You got one that you like?
Yeah, spot of spots, man. I love Sparty this week at home versus UCLA. Look, we just saw UCLA win a huge game. This spread probably should be like 12, 13. UCLA's bad.
They're not good.
They're bad. But now that they beat Penn State, they're going on the road. It's basically 8.5. Okay. Give me Sparty. Give me Sparty. Here's how I'm betting this game. I'm betting Sparty first half, which I think is like 4.5.
Okay.
Give me that. Give me Sparty up 7, 10, 14 at halftime.
All right.
And then give me Sparty full game -8.5. It's the spot of spots, right? It's like we just saw UCLA win against beat a team that everybody thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
And now they're getting a lot of love at like 8.5. I really think this spread should be like 11 or 12, maybe 13. So you're getting some to the value to me is on Michigan State.
Yeah, and Michigan State, tough place to play, man.
Yeah.
It just is, man. They show up there. It's a tough place to play. I'm not against this at all, man. And
they went to Northwestern and was down 17-0, right? Northwestern just couldn't score any more points, couldn't finish when they lost 17-14. Like Michigan, Sparty's better than Northwestern. So I don't know. I don't see how this is not being teased. This is
a tease for sure.
Everything for me.
Yeah, tease for sure on this one, man. I may be riding alone here. But I don't think there's any way Texas is going down to Oklahoma this week. Oklahoma's good. Their defense is good. They've been teasing that Mateer is going to try to come back after bone surgery on his throwing hand in 17 days. That's media horseshit. He ain't coming back, and if he does, it's going to hurt the team. Yeah, that's your throwing hand, man. Give me Texas laying the 2.5 here. Give me Texas this week.
Yeah, they've got it down to it's now 1.5. Tells me
okay.
Again on Oklahoma. Hard to bet this game till I know who's playing quarterback for Oklahoma, right? And like for sure no. So it's a huge game for Oklahoma. They really need to. I mean, it's a huge game for both. Texas loses, they're out. Texas still got to go to Georgia. So pretty much must win for Texas all the way around here. I got to see who's playing for Oklahoma before I bet on Texas. If it's Mateer, I don't care. If it's Mateer, I'm probably taking Oklahoma, to be honest.
I don't care if he plays. I'm not buying it. 17 days on a bone surgery in your throwing hand. Forget about it, man. You forget about it. They're gonna put together packages where they're just gonna have all the hats in the box, dare him to throw the ball, and you're not gonna be able to throw the ball with a hand like that, man. Maybe you will, but I'm gonna be on Texas here. It sounds crazy to me that he would even try to play yet and risk the rest of the season. You know what I mean?
They just have Oklahoma. Their schedule's so brutal the rest of the way. Like they gotta stack these wins. So I'm not. It's a no bet yet, but you might be right on. I might get to Texas by Friday. But right now, I'm kind of waiting. I'm just waiting.
Okay. Yep. I'm going to be on Texas here, man. The next one I'm going to give you is a game that I feel the same way about the Houston game. This just seems like we're going to see who Virginia Tech's playing every week. And if it's a good team, we're going to bet them to lose. They're bad. They're bad this year. I don't know why this spread is only at 13.5 with Georgia Tech. You can get Georgia Tech at 13.5 over VT right now. I'm taking that. I'm teasing that. I'm playing that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it's at 14.5 now. Georgia Tech is up. So
it's moving. You better jump on it now and buy the point because that thing is going to trend up. I'm already on it as of 2 days ago. Sometimes early in the week, those Tuesday lines were, this is one of those ones. You expect it to move up. You look at it and you go, there's no way when this thing goes to kickoff, it's going to be under 14 points. Jump on it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You know what? Here's one. I don't know if I'm on this game, but I just wanted to point out, Notre Dame is minus 22.5 at NC State. It's a lot of points. It's a lot of points. But the thing to think about with Notre Dame when you're betting Notre Dame is that Notre Dame needs all the style points they can get right now. They have no conference championship. So if Notre Dame gets a chance to put it on teams, they're going to put it on teams because they have to. Yeah. They just have to. Their points matter now. They need to dominate the rest of the way. No conference championship. They got to look strong. So if they get up 14-21, they're going to cover. It's like they're coming for NC State. They're going to beat them by, 35 if they can because they need it. Yeah. They need the score separation. So if you like Notre Dame, if you think if you're undecided, you're like, it'll be close. Just go with your gut. Take Notre Dame at 22.5.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'd be a fool not to be teasing them this week too. I mean, I said the exact same thing you're saying. I've got it underlined on my sheet this week as well. I said it a couple of weeks ago to you. The Arkansas game, I was like, they're gonna pour it on too, and I think they beat Arkansas by like 40 freaking points, man. I'm like, I'm with you. Notre Dame's got to roll it up every week. Look at who they're playing, and NC State's not that great. They can cover this thing. They can cover it. I'm gonna be on it and teasing it 100%. Here's a game that I like because I like how this team has turned it around. They're playing decent football as of late, and Oregon State is not a good football team. I don't care if they're the home team. Give me Wake Forest to go on the road. Right now, this thing is Wake -3 at Oregon State. Listen, I'm going to buy the half point. I'm going to take Wake Forest on the road.
I love Oregon State here. I don't think Wake's good. I still don't think they're good. And Oregon State, we just saw hang close with Houston. If Houston played Wake, I would take Houston. There's just no doubt about it to me. I think Houston would beat Wake Forest. And then I saw Oregon State hang with Houston. Probably should have beaten them, to be honest, at home.
Yeah, that was a bad game for Houston.
I also think Oregon State is, in my opinion, compared to some other bad teams, they haven't quit on their coach. And it's kind of important.
What, am I mixing this game up last week? Who'd they play last week? What was the score? You got it in front of you there?
I don't know. Let me look. Is it bad?
Yeah, I think they got took to the woodshed unless I'm mixing them up with somebody.
Texas Tech. Yeah, 45.
Yeah.
Texas Tech,
they're good, very good, very good.
Yeah. So it's like I love Oregon State. You can write it down. Andy moneyline Oregon State all day.
All right, man. And you're going to take that as one of your dogs, I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So okay. I love that game. So I like Oregon State.
Okay. All right. Oregon State for you on the moneyline dogs. We're going to get to some of those later as well, but I'm penciling it in right now. I got one last game before I get to teasers, and then I'll let you jump a few more if you want to. Listen, man, Arkansas, I saw them get whacked by Notre Dame. Teams that can press the football on them are going to get up on them. Give me Tennessee laying 12.5 and tease it. Both. Give me Tennessee both ways this week against Arkansas, man. I'm off Arkansas.
Bobby Petrino. Bobby. You're going to give me 13, 14 points against a guy who's been waiting about a year and a half to be the head coach of this football team. Arkansas. Arkansas plus 13. Arkansas at 14. Let it go up. If you're betting Arkansas like me, let it go up. Bobby Petrino it's his redemption shot. If he can get Arkansas in all these games for the rest of the year, Bobby Petrino will be the head coach of Arkansas football next year. Do you know Bobby Petrino? Do you think Bobby Petrino knows that? Do you think Bobby Petrino knows this is the situation?
Yeah.
So I do too. So I want my money on Bobby Petrino. I want my money on a guy who needs it so badly. And he needs it. I'm not saying they win at Tennessee. I wouldn't shock me, but I'm not saying they do. I'm saying it's going to be close. And I think he's going to have dudes ready.
Do they still have motorcycles on campus at Arkansas and co-eds?
I think co-eds they got. I think it's going to be in the contract he signs next year. No motorcycles.
Yeah, no motorcycles with 20-year-olds on the back. This guy's a goof. He's a little bit of goof for me. He's always been a little bit of a goof. I just think Tennessee, this is a game where they're kind of in a little bit of a situation like Notre Dame, where it's like they got to keep winning games and they got to keep scoring points, and that's one thing they can do. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them to cover. I
like Arkansas.
All right, man. You got any other ones you want to hand out before we jump on some NCAA teasers?
Yeah, I do. As I'm looking through, I kind of like Texas Tech -14, to be honest. I probably won't play it, but I'm just throwing out there that's just where my mind goes at Texas Tech. I take the game I do like. I think this team's kind of a load is San Diego State -7.5 at Nevada. Kind of love that. I love Utah State -1.5 at Hawaii. Just those are some late plays for you if you're looking for some late plays. I like those. I do like ULM. I know it's in the other one, but I like ULM.
Yep.
To do it. As I'm looking, what else I have written down on my sheet here? I got Southern Miss. I like Southern Miss -2.5.
Okay, Southern Miss -2.5. All right.
Yeah, I like them. I can't decide which one I'm on. Is TCU Kansas State? K-State's a +1.5 point dog. I can't make an official pick. I kind of lean. I hate leaning, but I'm going to lean over to TCU. Last one, I think, is give me the over on that Iowa State-Colorado game. It's 52.5. Iowa State can't really stop the pass. They're not good defensively. I said this last week, and I'm going to say it again. Like, look, Iowa State has won some coin flip games this year already, and I think I said I believe regression is coming for them on the other side. And it definitely happened last week against Cincinnati, and I think it's going to happen here. I would give me the Buffaloes and they're going to score a lot, and I think that's what's going to be Iowa State's undoing. So I think the regression's coming. It's here. So I like Colorado.
Well, we're going to start my teasers list on the exact opposite of that. I've got Iowa State and Colorado. Listen, play the under, tease that thing up to 59.5. I'm like, there's no fucking way these two teams are scoring 60 points. Iowa State's going to try to take the air out of the ball, especially after what happened against Cincinnati last week. Expect them to limit the shots and the chances of throwing and just keep the ball pounding it down Colorado's throat. I expect a whole game plan change here. Give me Iowa State, Colorado. Tease that thing up to 59.5 and take the under. That's on my teaser list, man.
I say tease it down and take the over, baby.
We might be able to thread the needle on that one, actually. We might be able to thread the needle on that one. All right, I'm going to run through them real quickly here. Some quick teasers. You know the name of the game. I'm going to throw them at Andy, see what he thinks. And we're going to start right with the team you mentioned last week. Cincinnati, tease them down to -2.5 at home versus UCF. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Cincinnati's good. I still think they're good. Yeah.
Love that one. All right, let's take the ULM Coastal Carolina game. We're going to tease that thing down to 37.5 and take the over.
That one, sure. That one, I have to rely on you more on that one than me.
Both these teams are scoring in the mid-20s when they're playing like-minded competition, not counting the games they go play Power Fives for money. This is a game where both teams are going to be in the 20s here. You're going to get to 40, I think. I think you're going to get to 40 points there. Navy, tease them down to even against Temple. I know you hate it, but look they've been doing it, man. They're undefeated. They keep beating teams. They're right on pace for what I said before the season started to skate through this conference and get to the conference championship game with maybe one loss, which could still put them in a college football playoff. Give me Navy even against Temple. Tease that thing down.
Yeah, I mean, Temple's up to 9.5.
Oh, so, okay. Well, it'll be 2.5 then. Okay, I'll still take it.
Just so you know, I would, you know me. I'm like, if I can get Temple over 2 touchdowns on Navy, I don't think Navy's that good. So I like Temple. I would go the other way personally, but probably a stay away from me. Yeah,
you could tease that thing the other way if you're going to get it to 14 or something. I mean,
if you tease it 6, it's 15.5. You end up 16.5. Like, I'm taking
Yeah.
Temple.
It's like that Navy team is scary though, man. Like they can get up on you and just hold the ball and then pour the points on you. And it's like Temple's a team they might do that on. I think I'd rather just err on the side of just give me Navy to win the game. If I'm going to get it at 2.5, that's them just winning the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll take it. But again, that's one of those ones could go either way. That spread is so big either way if you swing it. Let's go a little bit of a line crosser here, man. Give me Bama +4 at Missouri. Feels like a field goal game.
Then just take Missouri. Like at that point, like why take away 5 points, 5 to 6 points from yourself?
You're not wrong, but there is that danger that Bama blows them out.
Sure, but then you got Missouri at like 10. Like you're saying blow them out by like 17, 24? Possibly.
I mean,
no
possibly,
doubt.
yeah. I'm a little scared of that, man. I'm a little scared of that. This feels like a good line crosser if I can get Bama at 4, because I feel the only way that Missouri wins the game is by a field goal. I don't think they're beating them by a touchdown.
I guess, I guess I would say, like, if you replace the names of these two schools,
yeah,
and you just looked at the stats and everything, you would take Missouri. And you'd be like, and this team does a dog at home. If you just said it was Team A versus Team B,
sure.
You showed us all the stats and everything about it. You'd just be like, oh, I'm definitely taking the team that's not as good defensively, but pretty good, but better offensively, I think, and better running back. I would take Missouri's quarterback over Alabama's right now. He's just too young. I'm not saying long term.
Sure.
And then, what coach, like, do we love DeBoer? We like that dude was 2 weeks ago getting fired. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I'm getting stronger in my Missouri side of the bet. I think it's almost everyone I've talked to is taking Alabama.
Well, it's the team you wear on your heart, brother. So I get it. I do get it. But
I just think it's good. I think be careful when you're betting Alabama. Just be careful. Like if you're gonna tease, like just tease the Missouri side. Just tease that side up. Take Alabama on the money line. You can't lose that way.
But I gotta say that's why people listen to the show, man, because all they know is to look at them as like Team A and Team B and just look at those numbers and see what's going to happen. But they tune into us because we go deeper. We know the histories. Yeah. We know which team's on the uptick, which team's been sitting at home for 5 weeks and hadn't really been challenged yet. It all plays, man. I don't know. It's going to be a hell of a football game, though. I think
it's good. We'll see how good. I think Drink did a great job in the portal. Yeah, and we'll see. Because I had like 2 or 3 national title tickets. One of them was Alabama, because I believed Alabama's defense would start cooking with gas, and it's kind of happening. It's kind of happening. And so I do like Alabama. Like, it wouldn't shock me if Alabama takes Missouri out to the woodshed. It would shock me a little bit. I would say more than normal years. I just think the athletes in Missouri have gotten so much better over the years.
Yeah,
and they've hit the portal at such a higher rate. And
they got a good team. It's going to be a hell of a football game. It's going to be one I'm going to try to catch. Because the ULM Coastal Carolina game has been pushed to 7 p.m. So I'm going to get a chance to watch some games in the afternoon. Maybe. Man, I'm going to be with you on this Rutgers Washington game. I think we're going to be on the same side here for sure. I think Washington's okay. I think we both talked about it last week. Like, they're on the up in the Big Ten. They're competitive. They can get somebody, but Rutgers is too. And if you're going to give me Rutgers 17.5 at home against Washington, this is all day.
All day.
I'm taking Rutgers. Yeah.
You're going to give me a 17 that point. And then Washington is fine. I'm like, it's not like they're the 13th ranked team in football.
Yeah, but they're not going to roll from Seattle down to the Jersey Shore and show up and pound somebody by 20. I don't think so.
I mean, if they do, God bless them. I am definitely with you. Give me the home team. Those guys are going from West Coast to East Coast.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Give me Rutgers 17.5 for sure. We love Houston Okie tees. We already said that. That's a no-brainer. But guys, also consider this. Houston and Okie, tease that thing down to 39.5 and take the over. Houston could get there alone.
Yeah. Now Oklahoma State's quit.
Yeah, they've quit. We just need them to get 10 points on the board, and we're going to hit this thing. Tease it down to 39.5. Let's take the over in the Houston Okie game. Ohio State. We teased them down to 7.5 against Illinois. I got this one as a question mark. Ohio State has been late starters, but then they end up burying teams by a couple scores. Am I comfortable going over a touchdown in this one?
No.
You don't think so, huh?
Not when you have the chance to take Illinois to 21.5, 22. I mean, I just think Illinois. I'm not saying Illinois is going to beat Ohio State.
No.
Ohio State defense has been awesome. Much better. Patricia, I gotta give. I shit on that guy all the time. But look, I like Altmaier for Illinois. I don't think he's like going to play on Sundays. I do think he's a good Saturday quarterback, and I think he can score a little bit. And if they can kind of hang early, they could probably keep it within 21. I think.
Here's what makes me nervous about that. I thought the same thing against Indiana.
Yeah, but
Indiana hung it on them, and Ohio State's way better offensively.
True, but that was Illinois on the road. This is Illinois at home. You look, if Indiana came to Illinois, I think Illinois could lose, but I don't think they'd lose 63-10. That's my only.
Yeah.
They would lose 35-24.
Well,
like
hey, fair enough, guys. Take away from that what you will, or maybe you're going to do a 8 or 9 point teaser. Maybe you're one of those guys that likes to pick 10 teams and put a 9-point teaser on. If you can get Ohio State under a score, take it. I'm watching that line. If I can get it under a touchdown, I'm going to take it. But we'll see. You already mentioned this one, TCU K-State. Take the over in this thing. Just take the over in this thing. These teams are averaging over 30 damn points a game when they're playing like-minded opponents. TCU K-State plus 48.5. Give me that over.
I love it.
Yeah, tease that thing down to 48.5. Take the over. It's a no-brainer.
Also, tease K-State. Get them up to 7.5. Hey, why not? I'm not saying it's on my top 5 teasers, but look, it's a good teaser spot for sure.
I don't hate it. I'm going to stay on that plus 48 for sure. We already mentioned Notre Dame and NC State. Look, you tease this thing, even at 7 points, will put you at 15.5. Listen, you could take that money to the bank. I think Notre Dame's will roll it up on them. They have to. I got a couple more. I went pretty heavy on the teasers this weekend. Week. Let's go. Iowa State, Colorado. We already covered that one. I'm gonna push that thing up to 59.5. Take the under. Tennessee minus 5.5 to Arkansas. I just love it. I just smell a Tennessee blowout this weekend. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see.
Bobby Petrino.
Home game. Tennessee. I just don't see it. Last one you already mentioned.
I'm sorry. Bobby Petrino is like a bad guy in a movie. He's coming to your town, and he's coming. And he's like old Lane Kiffin. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel about Bobby.
We'll see, man. Hogs might run wild up there in the mountains. Who knows? Texas Tech minus 6.5 to Kansas. I love that.
Yeah, I was considering Texas Tech like minus 14, so I'm not sure why I wouldn't take that one.
100%. Texas Tech is legit, guys. They're fucking legit. They're going to put points up. They are going to put points up. Yeah. Okay, Andy, before I get a couple of your dogs, all right?
I'll give you a couple teasers. I got a couple teasers.
You got a couple you want to throw at us? Let's have it.
Yeah, baby. Why wouldn't we be teasing Michigan State down to 2.5?
Oh, we already put that down. You already said it.
Yeah, you got to. Okay, I just want to make sure that I got in there. I also like Texas A&M versus at home versus Florida. Like UTEP 7.5. Like tease it to 1.5. Look, yeah. I think Texas A&M is going to be a straight up problem this year and make the playoffs for. It's going to be a problem for teams. Like I think Texas A&M legit would buy a national title ticket on this team. I just think they're good.
They're good.
They're really good. Like if you think about what they did, they went to Notre Dame. I think it's maybe one of the most impressive victories of the season.
It is.
Beat them 41-40. Like on the road. Like I don't know, man. I think Texas A&M is legit. Good. They're good special teams. They got good quarterback, good coach. Like defense is good. I don't know. I'm buying on Texas A&M. So I don't think they're going to fall to Florida at all. I especially love betting against Florida after their huge victory.
Yeah, I love A&M minus 6.5. Give me the minus 6.5. Give me the good money odds, man. I'll take it.
I like LSU. It's like they were like 6 somewhere, I think. I can't remember who I saw them playing, but they're playing South Carolina. They're 8.5. So they take them down 2.5. South Carolina is done. Their schedule's brutal. And it starts here, and for the next 5 weeks, I got like A&M, Georgia, LSU, Alabama. It's like bye South Carolina.
Yeah, there's some beatings coming.
So that for sure is happening. If you like BYU at minus 1.5, you definitely should tease them. If you like Arizona at plus 1.5, you definitely should tease them. So I just want to point that position out.
Yeah.
If you're going to bet on one of those teams to win, it's kind of a pick 'em. Just tease it, right?
Yeah.
Probably your gut is I would feel much more confident teasing Arizona to 7.5 because I don't want to cross the line with BYU and
Yeah.
losing points. But look, if you think BYU, who's been pretty good, I have to say, throwing that out there. The other one is Utah's -6 at home against Arizona State. Arizona State's going to play close, sloppy. I think the quarterback's healthy. I like Utah there as a tease. I'd tease them down just to pick them. It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game. You could also
Utah at home. Anytime it's Utah at home, buddy, that's why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
You could also convince me Arizona State to +12, but you better believe in Arizona State. And I just don't think I do right now enough. So I'll take Utah down to pick them. Those are some teasers for you.
Okay, we got them on there. You're on the record. We're rolling them. We're going to have a big comeback this week. And I say comeback. We had a winning week last week, but we like to have big winning weeks. We like to be way over 500.
Yeah, I'll give you one for tonight. I don't know when this pod comes out, but I'll give you one for tonight. It's Missouri State versus at Middle Tennessee State.
Yes.
The over-under is 49.5. Under.
Okay. You're going to be on the under on that one. All right.
Yeah,
well, that
Missouri
one
State,
is tonight.
Good coach. Plays a little defense. That Missouri State will slow it down. I like the speed of that game to be under. So under.
Okay. All right, man. Well, hey, the quick update in the Tigers-Mariners game here. We're in the bottom of the second inning in Detroit, and the Mariners are already up 1-0. We'll see. That's trouble for a team that's struggling at the plate. Okay, let's hit a couple of these money line dogs, guys. We're going to hit a couple of these money line dogs and see what we got this week. Louis. Nope, he can't find it. Don't worry about it. All right.
Can't get it. You can't get it.
Can't get it. But you know what it is. It's, can I pet that dog? We're going to pet that dog.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I pet that dog?
Okay, there you go. He found
There
it.
it is.
He found it. Okay, I got 4 for you.
Okay.
4 in college football this week. Okay. Man, this is going to be the last week. This is absolutely going to be the last week that I'm going to try to play this team, as I just think they're a decent football team and they can't figure out how to win. I'm going to take them this week, man. Give me UTEP at home to upset Liberty.
Okay.
I'm going to take UTEP at home to upset Liberty as a money line dog, and that's a big one, guys. They're like 6-point dogs, I think. So that ain't no 1-point dog. That's going to be a big comes through.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You already mentioned Arizona, BYU. I'm going to be on Arizona. Arizona. You know what I mean? Why not?
So you should definitely then tease Arizona.
Yeah, tease Arizona to 8.5 for sure. Play that thing. I'm going to take a money line on the upset. Also, in college football, give me the Eastern Michigan Eagles at home against Northern Illinois. Eastern's one of those teams where they're tough at home. On the road, they kind of fall apart a little bit. They're tough at home. In Northern Illinois, not that great this year. Give me Eastern.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yep. And I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to stick with my boys. Let's go blue. Give me Michigan in the upset in the Rose Bowl. Give me Underwood to show up and just show out and let the country know what they're in for next year. I'm going to take Michigan on the upset at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, why not? It's like you probably should be playing Missouri, Michigan. You should probably just be playing those teams on the money line, regardless.
Yeah.
Overall, it's kind of like Michigan's a great bet. You might as well.
I'm going to go for that. You're on Oregon State already for you. I assume you're going to be on Mizzou on an upset over Bama. You putting that on the record, or you're not going to put that in the mix?
Yeah, I'll put it on the record. Let's go. Let's go Tigers. Let's go.
Andy's on Mizzou. And any other money line dogs you like?
Yeah, there were. I was just going through it. I should have written down, but I was listening and talking to you. And you were doing great. I was like, yes. Okay. I agree with that.
Well, I love the feedback, man.
You were doing great. There's a lot of 1.5s at home. Like
there's a ton. There's a ton, man.
I'm always nibbling in those. Like you said, Eastern Michigan, right? They're plus 1.5.
Got that one. Give me your best one outside the ones that I said. Just throw one at me here that you like to add.
This one I'm just gonna say it. It's not my best one, but I will tell you this: you're gonna give me Maryland at plus 6.5 against Nebraska at home. You're gonna give me a plus 215 Maryland team. I'm interested. That goes on my interested list. I will give you. Also throw it on my interest list is that horrible Wisconsin team. Interested. I just think that other team's bad. But I know. I'm going to pick one. I'm going to find one.
That's good, man. I'm on the Nebraska tees to even all day. I'll take Nebraska even money.
You can do that. I can't take Hawaii at 1.5. I guess I'm going to go. I'm going to swing for the fences.
Here we go.
Maryland in the upset.
Wow. Okay. All right. Hey, they got a good quarterback. You never know.
Quarterback, they're at home. Nebraska is Nebraska's Nebraska.
We'll see. We'll see about that. All right, that's our money line dogs for the week there. We'll see if we can cash in on some of those
Can I
NCAA.
pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
We're hoping to pet a few more dogs than we did last week. Andy, it is time for your boys at Akron, who are they're ineligible for any postseason play due to behavior of the team.
Don't worry, Wally. Dean Elias assured me that we're dealing with real sportsmen.
Gentlemen, this is your home field, so please take the ball. All right, Dillos, let's get it on.
Could you hear that at all?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get it on.
Something might be going on with my headphones here. I don't know what's going on. Video looked like it played with no sound, but it did. Andy said it played, so there it is. Akron 5. You're trying to get the 5 wins on Akron. They're your baby this year. Man, they crushed the MAC dreams and chances of my Chippewas last week and busted a few more of my parlays than I care to admit. They beat Central Michigan at home last week. Akron pulls out. They get a win. So they got 2.
Yeah, a little surprising. They smacked them around.
Yeah, they did. So they got 2 wins now, Andy. Look out. I don't know. Schedule's getting a little tighter. They got Miami of Ohio this weekend at home. Miami, Ohio laying 10.5. I don't think I'm going to be on Akron.
It's up to 11.5, by the way.
I'm not going to be on Akron.
So the money's coming in on Miami, Ohio. But look, that I love the chips. I'm kind of secretly like the chips. Right? That tells me Akron's coming. The train is rolling in Akron. Give me Akron plus 11.5, baby. You know what? Watch out. They may just spring it on Miami, Ohio. They just spring the whole win. Watch out for them. So I like Akron plus 11.5. The over-under. I have no idea what to do with this Akron team. When I think they're not going to score, they dump it. When I think they're going to score, they don't. So I'm not playing the over-under. I guess I would lean for them to cover 11.5. I'm going to have to take the over. So I guess I take Akron in the over. But I'm only taking Akron in this one.
I'm no way. Give me Miami. There's just no way. They're not winning 2 games in a row. Let's not get silly. Let's not get silly. All right, let's jump into some NFL. We got to listen. The NFL never takes long because we're not trying to run down 100 games here. So let's jump into it. Eagles minus 6.5 against the Giants on Thursday Night Football. Seems like a get right game to me for the Eagles. I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I would. If it's at 7 now, if it gets to 7.5, I guess I would take the Giants, to be honest, at 7.5. But to me, I just don't know about that offense right now. Barkley, I don't know if he's playing, and I'm not saying it's going to be a huge deal, but it's a pretty big deal.
Sure.
And also, the Eagles' offensive line is kind of banged up.
A little banged up.
May not play, and so and the line hasn't been as good as they normally are for the Eagles, and the Giants' strength is that D line. So. That gives me pause, and I would tease the Eagles. I do think the Eagles take care of business, but I would tease them.
Yeah, teaser for sure. They're going to be on that list, no doubt. And this game's also going to be on teaser for me. Denver minus 6.5 at the Jets. You're going to give me Denver under a touchdown? I'm taking it.
It's up to 7.5. Again, you can tease it down to 6.5
easily.
Sure. Take it down to 6.5, but probably stay away. I will say in the international games, the favorites have been covering, so.
Yep.
It kind of leads me to taking Denver in the 7.5, but a little big. I'd rather just tease that one and call me.
Bad teams have lack of focus on the road, and you're going to send them to a beautiful foreign country to be doing all kind of crazy fun shit. And you think they're going to get their focus together? They're not.
Well, and also the other thing is, like let's say the score is Denver is up 7 in the midway through the 4th, and I need Justin Fields on 3rd and 9 to make a great pass. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I would hate to be on the Jets, and I've been on the Jets. I would hate to be on the Jets at that moment. I'd be like, God damn it, this is not going to work out.
Yeah, through my mind.
I would tease it and just move on. You could also take the Broncos. I'm not against it. Broncos are secretly good. The defense is good.
I'm hoping the Broncos are not going to be my Buffalo Bills this week because I'm going to have them spread out a couple. I'm going to have them spread around. They better not Buffalo Bills me. I'm telling you that right now. This is another one I'm going to have spread around a lot. Colts minus 6.5 to the Cardinals. Now, listen, You'd be tempted to say that Joe fan would be tempted to say Cardinals redemption game. You dumped that one to the Titans last week. You're a decent football team. You're going to come back and play tough. Trap game for the Colts here. No, sir. Because if you know anything about Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, they're just about 2 weeks early on their dump off every year. Come November, they don't win another game. That's their normal MO. They're not going to up to Indianapolis. That team's legit. Give me the Colts -6.5 all day.
Yeah, I think so. I also, again, tease City. That's a beautiful teaser.
100%.
That's my first 3-team tease right there. We just went through it.
Right there.
Broncos, Colts. You got
Easily, sir. Easily, sir. Give me now this one here too. The Chargers are banged up. They're down Amarion. He's out. They're down both tackles. Mac's been banged up on defense. This team is struggling with injuries. But they're laying 4.5 to Miami, who really sucks, and they're in a must-win spot. Give me Harbaugh on the road to pull this thing out.
Yeah, I like Chargers here. I think like they are pretty banged up. So I like the Chargers money line. I like them at 4.5. I don't love them at 4.5, but I like the Chargers this week.
Sure. If I can get it at, by the 1.5 and get 3, I'll do that, but I'll be playing some money lines. But do like the Chargers this week. We agree.
Yeah, they just can't get any pressure. Herbert is not getting pressured. He's going to kill him, I think.
Yeah. Now, the Saints coming off of their big win against the Giants. They'll be at home with the Patriots coming in after their big win over the Bills. Give me the Patriot train to keep rolling here. This thing, I'll expect this to go up. Will you not? It's at 3 right now, 3.5?
3.5. Yeah, I hope so, because I love the Saints again. Like the Saints, like the whole world is doing exactly what you just did.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh my gosh, the Pats are going to make the Pats schedule is easy. It is easy. And they're going to make the playoffs. And, they have a shot at the AFC East. They don't, but they have a shot.
They don't.
But Bills have the similar schedule. I just think the Saints are one of those teams like Atlanta who you play at home. And when the Saints are at home, I don't think Rattler is as bad as he's getting beaten up for. I think Kellen Moore is doing a really nice job with Rattler. They play good defense. They're still trying with Kamara. I love the 3.5. Love it. Like the Pats are good, but the Pats aren't in the. I just think it's a little, and there's too much love for the Pats. So give me the Saints plus 3.5, and give me the Saints money line. I think it's live.
Here's the one reason I'm against it. I was with you, everything you said, and I kind of sat down and I thought it all the way through, and then I thought to myself, Vrabel teams do not have a tendency of having ups and downs. Either they're building and they're not very good, but they're competitive every week, or they start to hit the uprise. They start to tick up, and they don't tend to come and go. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like they're on their uptick right now. I'm going to ride Vrabel right now. I think I'm going to ride them a little bit.
To me, those Vrabel teams you're talking about are like when Vrabel's like in year 4 of a.
Fair enough.
And this is not a year 4 team. This is like half this team is the previous regime or Belichick regime, and half the team is him. I think if you're taking on the Pats, you're saying to yourself, the real true playmaker is Christian Gonzalez, and he's the guy who's going to slow these guys down. But the problem is the Saints don't really have anybody Gonzalez like who's going to Shaheed. Like okay. They got 4 other same Shaheeds on that team. So I don't know. I love the Saints this week. I loved them last week.
Yeah, you did.
I think like at home, I just think they're different. It's like, do I like Atlanta at home? I don't like Atlanta on the road. So I love the Saints. I also think the Pats are overrated. So give me the Saints, man. And they give me the hook all day.
All right, man. There it is, man. You're going to be on that one for sure. Now we had our choice between the head-to-heads here of what was the other one we were going to do? Okay, the North Texas game.
Yeah.
North Texas and USF or this one. What do you feel more confident? I'll let you choose. Which game you want to go head-to-head on?
Or which one? Saints?
USF or North Texas or Saints and Pats?
Well, I mean, the first one is closer to a pick 'em.
Sure. It's 1.3 point. Yeah.
Yeah. So, unless you're going to give me the 3.5 points with the Saints, then if you give me the 3.5, if you give me the 3.5, I'll take the Saints.
This is getting interesting.
Right.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to give you the 3.5. I'll do it. I'll do it. You're going to get right back in this thing. I'm going to hand it to you. God damn it. All right, we're going to do it. 3.5. This is going to be the head-to-head. I'm going to give you the points. I'm going to be on the Pats. This one's going to be this next one's a no-brainer for you and I think. Listen, Bucks at home against the Niners, the banged-up Niners that keep playing field goal games are finally going to have to travel. They're still banged up, and the Bucks are like the cardiac Bucks, man. They just keep putting up points. Now they get to come home crowd, getting some guys back. Give me the Bucks laying the 3. I'll buy the half point all day, 2.5.
Yeah, I like the Bucks. I like the money line, but I want to see who before I bet this game. I want to see who's playing for San Francisco. Like what's happening. If it's Mac Jones and that if Purdy's out and it's Mac Jones, well, I did not look great at the end of that game against the Rams. Like one leg, he's just like I thought he blew out his knee. So it's like it would be hard to put money on San Francisco. Knowing Mac Jones is gonna get out of that game in the second quarter. I would just feel uncomfortable about it. So I wait, see if Pearsall's playing, Juwan Jennings, see if they're playing. So I don't think Kittle's playing. So I would just wait a little bit. If you like Tampa, I would probably take the money line for sure.
Yeah, you might want to jump on it now though, because guys, now listen, what Andy's saying is 100% right. But also the flip side of that coin is when those things are confirmed and those guys are out, this spread's going to shoot through the roof. So you got to make a decision.
Yeah, it's like I also don't know if I'm not sure how they're running. If they feel like right now Purdy's playing, I'm confused by the line a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah,
is that a Purdy playing line or is that a Mac Jones line? I don't know.
This has got to be a Purdy playing line. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm going to be on the Bucks either way. I think the Bucks are good. I think Baker Mayfield's legit this year. I love it. We're just going to fly by this next one because it was on the Big Six picks. Lions, Kansas City Chiefs. I'm just going to tell you this thing has moved up to Lions +3 right now. Guys, Jesus Christ, no spoilers. I think you know where the fuck I'm standing on that one. Please. Let's go.
A little high. I don't understand why it's going so crazy.
I don't fucking know.
Maybe somebody's hurt on the Lions that I don't know about. Look, if it gets, I can promise you, if it gets to 3.5, I don't think it will, but if it does, it's a guarantee I'll be on the Lions. Guarantee.
For fuck's sake! I mean, are you kidding me? Anyway,
if right now I see it at 2.5. Like I'm still leaning Kansas City, but once it hits 3, you know me, all bets are off. I may be on the Lions at 3. So
listen, I'm telling you right now, if this thing hits 3, you can give me a 7-point teaser right now. Money where my mouth is. You can give me Lions +10. You can give me Broncos in a pick 'em over the Jets overseas, and you can give me the Colts in a pick 'em over the Cards for $100 right now.
I mean, you definitely should be teasing the Lions, no doubt.
Oh my god! All right, Bills on a comeback week -3.5 Monday Night Football at the Falcons. This is a tough one. Listen, everybody's gonna be on the Bills like it's a no-brainer, but this Falcon team is absolutely what you and I have both pointed out. They're a good football team this year, and it's only at home. They're bad on the road, and they're good at home. This could easily be a field goal game. I don't like the hook here.
It's 4.5.
It's 4.5 now. Okay, yeah. I don't know, man.
I love Atlanta. I love the money line. I love it all. Look, Buffalo's coming on a short week.
Yeah,
Atlanta had a bye. They've spent 2 weeks preparing for Buffalo. I also don't think Buffalo's played anybody truly. Like they haven't played very good teams. Like, look, the speed of the indoor track will help Buffalo for sure. But I don't know. I like Atlanta at home. If it was in Buffalo, I would definitely be on Buffalo. But I'll take Atlanta. I'll take the 4.5. I'll also take a little nibble on that money line.
Yeah, maybe I might take a nibble on that money line for sure. I'm 1,000% on the Falcons on the tees right here. You're going to give me 11.5 Falcons at home. I'm going to be on that. All right, I'm going to quickly run down some teasers here. You tell me what you like, unless you got a game I didn't mention. I think those are the only ones that are worth playing.
Yeah, I do. There's a couple that I'm interested in. One is I kind of like the Bears. I like the Bears at Washington. Like the spot to me is like, look, if you just look at last year's game, the Bears should have beaten them last year. The Hail Mary beat the Bears.
Yeah.
So, and it's basically kind of the same personnel on both teams. Maybe Debo, and then Debo's been really good. But Ben Johnson was out for the Bears. Debo was out for Washington. Like, I don't know. I
plus Bears 4.5.
Yeah. They're on the road in Washington. Look, Bears can't stop anybody on defense. I get it. This Bears team, I thought was bad after week 1. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs. I still don't think they will. But I don't think they're horrible. I think they can kind of like hang around and I think I think what Ben Johnson's got going there in Chicago, it's nice. I think it's on the up and up. So I just like the Bears at plus 4.5. I just think they're gonna hang on. So Monday night, I can guarantee you I'll have a Falcons Bears parlay. Guarantee.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no doubt.
I'm absolutely, they're on my pet that dog list this week, the Bears, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. All right, let's run through some of these teasers here. You tell me what you think. Rapid fire. Touchdown teaser. We're teasing things 7 points.
Okay.
Browns Steelers. Tease that thing down to 31.5. Take the over.
Yeah, it would be 30.5. I see it at 37.5.
Okay.
I guess so. I think to be honest with you, I think I'd rather just tease the Steelers.
Okay. What's the spread after that one right now?
Right now it's 5.5.
So you're talking about just taking the Steelers to a pick 'em?
Basically, you're taking Steelers a plus 1.5. Like
Yeah.
I'd be happier. I think Rodgers doesn't want to get hit, right? What's the final score of this game? It possibly could be 17-14. Could also possibly be 24-10.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you're probably right. You're probably okay. But I think I'd feel more confident just Steelers.
All right. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I kind of like that one. I don't know why it jumps out to me a little bit. Let's go Seattle plus 8.5 at Jacksonville. Love that tease.
Yeah.
Love that tease. Colts even against the Cards. We already touched on that. Broncos even against the Jets. We already touched on that. Eagles even against the Giants. We touched on that. Those seem like no-brainers. Give those a shot.
Yeah.
Cross the line with the Bucks. Bucks plus 4 at home against the Niners. Again, this is a game to me where I guess sometimes it's easy to argue the logic the other way. It really is, and you're not wrong. But just sometimes it sticks in my head when I feel like one team has a chance to win by only a field goal, and the other team could clear 7. And the Niners can win this game. It's going to be by 3. So give me the Bucks plus 4.
Yeah, I mean, you have Saleh. Saleh's, I've said that last week, a couple weeks ago. I love Saleh as defensive coordinator here for San Francisco. So that would be the only thing. But, I don't think San Francisco can pull it off 2 weeks in a row. So I think it's okay. I think you're safe with Tampa.
I think we're safe on Tampa, and we already talked about it. Lions. No, I don't give a shit what this thing closes out. Tease the Lions all day.
And whoever's dog in this game, you're teasing. Like, so if somehow the Lions money comes in, Lions end up at -1, I'm teasing Kansas City. So, like, this is just a classic. We're teasing whoever the dog is. Classic tease the dog to me.
Yeah, I will cross the line if it's the other way, to an extent. I just think.
Never.
I mean,
but I think it's you just teasing the dog. I hope more money keeps coming to Kansas City for sure, because then I'm teasing Detroit up to like 10.
Oh my God, you got to be kidding me! You got like they're trying to hand away free money here, man. They're trying to take our gig. All right, well, let's jump on a couple of dogs and see what we like here in the
Can I
NFL.
pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
I'll give you one more, by the way. I know we're going to pet those dogs, but tease the Rams down to like a pick 'em. It's like 7.5. I just think the Ravens have made it very clear what they're doing.
Yeah.
They are just trying to get to next week's bye week, then get everybody healthy, and then they're just going to try to assault. Their schedule is very soft. They're just going to make an assault on that schedule.
Yep.
So they're willing to be 1-5. Lamar's not going to play. None of the defensive guys are going to play. This is going to be definitely a high school team NFL coming in. So and also the Rams won't get caught. The Rams were just in this spot last week in San Francisco. I have a feeling McVay will have them ready not to get caught this way. So I love the Rams. I love a tease on the Rams.
Rams, pick them down to a pick them. All right, let's go. Listen, NFL, I'm going to give you a couple of dogs I like. We already touched on the Bears. I'm going to be on that one. We're beating it to death. I'm taking the Lions money line. Come on. Money, God, that just seems like easy money this week. I'm probably just got to knock on a bunch of wood, but it just seems like easy money this week. And
why do you think it's easy money? Why?
The spread, just based on the spread. I'm not trying to shit on the Chiefs. I mean,
no, but you think it's easy money because it's a plus 2.5, or like
all these line bets are easy money, and I'm going to take this money line. I don't think the money line is an easy bet. I think this could be a competitive game, maybe. But listen, you're dealing with it. I don't care if it's Chiefs, man. You're dealing with a struggling team. You're dealing with a team that is freaking rolling right now, and you're going to tell me on a tease you're going to give me 10 points. You're going to tell me
this is money line, though. Right?
This is money line, but I'm just giving you a general overview of how the public money and the Vegas money is so big on the Chiefs right now that you're willing to give me 10. You're willing to give me a field goal on the regular spread. You're going to give me 3? That just tells me how like shit on the Lions are getting in Joe Public in Vegas right now. God, that's up on the Billboard Net Locker Room. And these guys, that's gasoline for them. I'm going to take them on the money line too. I think they're going to be feeling real disrespected.
Yeah, I like the Chiefs. I think I like the Chiefs are just. I just think like this is what the Chiefs do. Like this is what they do.
That delivery was beautiful. Just the slight pause and I like the Chiefs.
Yeah, just like I have no doubt the Lions are awesome, but like they haven't played anybody. Like ultimately, like who have they played? They played who? Like I don't know. Like the Chiefs, the Chiefs have played a little better schedule. I think that they're a little more desperate. I think that's why the money's on the Chiefs, right?
Listen, I can't think off the top of my head because we're closing in on the end of the show here, but I do remember most pundits, including us, on the NFL preview going, that Lions first fucking 6-game stretch. Look, they're going to be lucky to come out of that thing 3-3, probably going to be 2-4, and then make a run at the division after that. And they're 5-1 or 4-1. They're 4-1. So
yeah, I mean they played like they played the Browns, the Bengals, the Ravens, the
Bengals and the Ravens. Well, Ravens were healthy.
No, not really though. They had Lamar, but they weren't healthy. I would say the defense was pretty beat up at that time. So the Chiefs did the same thing. The Chiefs played an unhealthy Ravens team and crushed them. Like
that Bengals game is the flipper in that schedule because nobody thought Burrow would be gone. Nobody thought, that's the flipper there.
The only team that's decent, they beat an average Bears team. We just said they were average.
That Ravens team was full strength. They weren't banged up yet.
Not on defense. Not on defense. If you look on defense, I don't think they were. But offense was. They were there on offense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying,
I don't know. We'll see.
But I'm just saying, like, the Lions haven't played anybody. It's not like the Chiefs have played a super hard schedule. I just think, like, that would be my thing. I think that's.
Is that the night game?
Yeah, Sunday night.
Good. Thank God, because I'm going to be driving home from Myrtle Beach, and it's like a 6.5-hour ride coming home from Nolan's game. So I'll get home just in time to hit the couch and watch that rascal. Oh, yeah.
I think the Lions are the best team in the NFC right now. So, no doubt. Who's better? The Eagles? No. Packers? No.
No.
I think the Lions are the best team in the NFC. Would be my current Super Bowl representative.
Yeah,
I think the Chiefs are like the 7th best team in the NFC. I just
got my fingers crossed that we avoid that injury bug this year, that we don't start falling apart come mid-season with injuries. Please, fucking God, please, man.
Yeah. It's a brutal game. It is a lot of luck in it too. You just have to get there and get healthy.
And that's one thing we do not have. We don't. Anyway, I'm also going to be on Seattle at the Jags on the money line.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
They're a good football team. So anyway, that's going to be our dogs for the week there.
Hey, I love that Saints. Give me those Saints, buddy. Hey, there's another one. There's another one you just haven't even talked about that I love. And it's the Carolina Panthers. +3.
Got this week.
Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
I love the Panthers at home. Put them on the home team. They're good. A home team good list.
Let's put them on the money line dogs here. But 2 weeks in a row to be a money line dog, that's a tough ask. Man. And this is, they're just so tricky to me, man. Like they show up one week, they don't the next. You're right. It's home games for them. Dallas, not great. Offensively, they're going to put some points on you. Dak's playing good football. Defense is bad. It just reeks of too many variables in there that I can't control.
I just think Carolina, all they got to do is score. If they can score 30, they'll win. If they can't score 30, they lose.
If you're listening, I'll do a little sprinkling motion here on the camera. I'll sprinkle some money on that. I don't mind that, Andy. I'll sprinkle some money on that.
Sprinkle some money on Bears too, by the way, on Monday night, guys. Bears and Falcons. Sprinkle there.
Oh, Bears, Falcons. We're going to be riding Bears, Falcons, no doubt. Monday night. Loving it. All right, guys, that's our picks for the week this week. That is All Right Bet. We're handing out some money. You know how it is. Hey, go check out the Big Six Picks. What a great show we had for you over there this week, man. What a great pickup show we had this week. Yeah. Grant was awesome. He's got some great stories. We're going to be getting into more of those, but the best 6 games of the week are over there. We gave you everything else here. We're handing out winners every damn week. We're way over 500, guys. Get some money, and we'll see you next time. It's time for another episode of All Right Bet. Whoever made that video game version of The Gambler, I love them.
That's so good. So good.
It's so great, man. Shit.